Welcome to Pinball Mayhem. My name's Jeremy Ajma, and today I'm going to show you something that I learned about using the offline mode on the Legends Pinball. Have you ever fired up the machine and you signed in last time and it kicked you out? And it's kind of frustrating. You can, of course, sign in with the QR code and all that stuff, and it's not that bad. But it gets kind of frustrating, especially when your kids or guests want to come down and just kind of play the game and have some fun. This is kind of a workaround for that. I've had my machine for several months here, and there was a stretch where it was working absolutely amazing for like 2 or 3 weeks in a row. Every time I turned it on, boom, I'd be signed in. It was great. And then it started acting up again, so I was like, I gotta just figure out that offline mode, because this is the only Legends product that I have right now, and because of that, that's the only pack that I got. I don't share it between machines. So when you take something into offline mode, it sticks on that machine. And let me show you how it goes, and we'll see if it's the right thing for you. Alright, so I've got my stream rig all set up on here because I do stream on YouTube, usually during the weekdays. Hope you catch me out on the live streams there. Just check out our channel and turn on little bell notifications, and you'll get notified when I go live. Alright, so I've got the machine fired up, and here's what it does to me every so often. I was signed in when I turned it on last time, but now it says please sign in, log in, and we do have a wireless connection here. And I'll just go to start one of my favorite games, which is Black Belt 2018. This is one of the purchase tables. Everything looks good so far. Sorry about all the glare from the lights there. But when I go to start it, we've got an error launching the game. I'm going to turn off those lights, and we'll be right back. Well, that's a little bit better. Alright, so that's where we're at. So, it's kind of frustrating because now I got to get out of this menu, press OK, go back, go up to the top, go to my settings, go to sign in. This is a new thing with this latest code. I'll put the code number right below it here, right in the screen. Now, of course, I could use a QR code, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't take long to sign in. But that's kind of where I'm at. So this method I'm going to show you will put it into offline mode, and it will keep it in offline mode until you go back online. Let me get logged in here, and I'll show you how to make those changes. Okay, we've signed in. We'll click OK here, and then we'll be back to our regular thing. And there's my login there, Pinball Mayhem. It's actually Pinball_Mayhem_Jeremy, which is the same as my Twitch account, for those of you that want to check us out on Twitch. I do not stream this on Twitch, but I do stream all of our regular pinball machines there. Alright, back to this at hand. So what is offline mode, and what can it do for you? What are the advantages and disadvantages? Okay. If we go to App Store X, we've got an option here for offline mode. Offline mode has some pros and cons, just like everything else. I'll go through the cons first. First off, you're going to have limited access to the Add-on X, and you're going to have limited access to the CoinOps X. There's the CoinOps X there. It says 5. When you go on offline mode, that number goes down every time you turn on the machine. Whoops, nudging the button there. But that's a downside. Also, you won't get any software updates or notifications of the updates because we're going to take the machine offline to keep it there. And you don't get any ArcadeNet. This is gone when you take it into offline mode fully. Alright, so let's put it in offline mode. So we go to App Store X. We look down here and we got nudge forward is offline mode. I'll hit the nudge forward button on the cabinet here, this one. Oh, we've got to have the cursor down in the main field area here. And it will say, welcome to offline mode. This lets you choose selected games or game packs and play them offline. You will not be able to play these games on other devices. So if you have other Legends devices that you play pinball games on, and you're sharing the packs between them, when you take it offline, you can't use it on anything else. So that's another negative. I do not have that, so I'm okay with it. I will go continue here. And my only one that I can choose is the Zachariah table pack. And we'll hit select button here. We've got a check mark on it. And then we are done. It says, please don't take in this game pack, blah, 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 blah. So, success. We'll hit the start button one more time, and we should be good. Alright, now it's switched to online mode. And if we move our cursor up to the top, everything still looks the same, but it's in offline mode. Now, here's the thing. If I shut off the machine, I turn it back on, and it logs in on its own, or I log in, offline mode is disabled. That's the thing that I discovered. I thought once I had it in offline mode, I was golden. But no, that's not the case. So here's the step that we're going to use to take it fully offline. I use a wireless connection on mine. If you use a wired connection, you have to disconnect the cable. But we will sign out. We'll hit that. Gives you a nice warning there, which is just fine. Account has been logged out. And then we go back over to settings. And for me, I'll go into Wi-Fi. My home one is called CAD Kid. And we will go disconnect on it. And now we are totally off. All right, we'll cancel. And we got to please sign in, log in up there at the top. The computer's just kind of waiting here a little bit. And then everything will work fine. We are logged out. Our table, my favorite table, is starting just fine. Let me go through the pros real quick. The pros for doing this way for right now is you can play your purchase tables immediately after the machine boots up. Anyone can play your machine when you got it set like this. And you can change the menus without lagging after the boot up. What does that mean? We'll quit the game here. We can quickly move between all these menus, whereas when you first start it up and it's logged in, it's constantly downloading small bits of data and it lags. But this way, it's great. It seems to work really good for me. We'll shut it off, and then we'll try it out again just to show you how it works. Here's how the machine looks after we've powered it off, powered it back on. Like I was saying, one of the advantages is we can just go through these menus really quick. There's no lag because the computer isn't downloading any small update files. Also mentioned before, no arcade net. And this number keeps going down every time I turn it on, which we've only got 3 tries or 3 uses before we have to hit the get it back online again. That's kind of like a token, you could say, for the add-on X. The App Store X for CoinOps X. This token also goes down each time you turn it on. So it starts at 3, then goes down. Yes, I've had this on and off a couple times. Shooting things a little bit out of order here, but that's what that looks like. And then our normal settings menu. But up in the corner here, we'll see that it still shows our stick, USB stick, and it shows a non-connection here. But otherwise, yeah, it works good. As you can see here, if I start up one of my favorites, the Black Belt 2018, I can start it and it doesn't say anything bad.
Remake.
Basically, it just, hey, launches it just like I'm online, and that is one of the advantages. It's not a big deal. Well, as you can see, that really wasn't too big of a deal, and it's easily reversible. And again, you probably want to just put it back online every week or so, or maybe every month or so, or something like that, just to get the software updates, see if it's something you want to do or not. If you got any questions, let me know. Hope to see you online, and hope you check out my live streams. Thanks for watching.